Hi guys, this is going to be a forecast for the sign of Aries. I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over together and see what's in store for the next couple of weeks. Now, I am looking at a person. This is how I do my readings from now on. So all the positions have to do with body parts. Now this person is most likely you, Aries, but it can be somebody who you're attached to, somebody who you're connected with, or somebody who you're around who's relevant to, your life. All right, so let's take a look at the spread, starting with the position of the back. So the back is things that have been recently happening, recent events, things that are lingering with us that are at our backs. Now the card I have is a Six of Wands upside down, coupled with the Oracle card of the One upside down. Okay, so recent lack of success. So the Six of Wands is very much like being victorious with a specific goal, having a specific goal in mind that we've achieved. We have not achieved those goals. And these are very personal goals with the number 1. They're very close to our heart. They're our own personal goals, and I think that we just feel unsuccessful. Let's keep going. The position of the head, this is actual like front brain thinking, strategies, what this person is thinking. So death, okay. So we've been unsuccessful, and so now we're thinking about changing things up a bit. So death, we're thinking about causing major sudden changes, like, death kind of is. Coupled with the Oracle card of the ear, but the ear's upside down, so this is kind of like listening for news. It's kind of like listening in for other people, awaiting information. Now, what does that have to do with death? What has to do with death? Let me think about this for a second. Let me see if I can get a feel. Oh, okay. We're like ready to stop. We're like literally ready to give up on waiting for whatever this was. We're ready to just call it, like, yep, that was it. We tried it, we failed, it's over, and we're ready to call it. All right, let's keep going, and after I flip all of these over, I'm going to go back to each one, and we're going to look at each one of these individually so we can get more specific information. And then after that, we're going to do advice for you guys, okay? So let's move to the position of the heart, how we're feeling, and what we want, okay? So the position of the heart, I've got the Nine of Cups. So what we want is, we kind of like want to have extra, because we want our cake and eat it too. We want all the money, all the success, all the glory. And the Nine of Cups is a little bit indulgent too. So this could be like physical money. This could be like a physical gain, okay? Like a very worldly gain here. And it's coupled with the Oracle card of the arrow left. The arrow left is usually like something different, something off the beaten path, right? A left turn. We want something different. We want something different. Actually, I think that we're ready to give up on what we had and on what we thought we failed, and just ready to want something different. We're ready. We want to get away from this lack of success. Like, we want to be successful, and so it's like, how can we change this situation? Like, I need to do something that's going to make me successful. So maybe the past holds some things we tried that weren't successful, and now we're really thinking about changing what it is that, we were putting our efforts into because we just want to be successful. Let's keep going. This one's throwing me off a little bit because of the left turn arrow. It's like, what we want, I guess we just want something that we haven't had before, actually. We want something we've never had. And this can be a little bit of an indulgence. We want indulgences we've never had before. That's what it is. Now, the position of the hand, okay? This is how we're acting, how we're interacting with the world, what we're actually doing. And what we're actually doing is, I think this might be linked to why we haven't been successful in the past, because we're not doing much. So with the bed upside down, this is like being in a coma, being in a deep sleep, not just a rest, but really a deep sleep here. And then with the tarot card of the Page of Cups upside down, that's not really giving it our goal, giving it our go, sorry, giving it our full spirit, giving it our full attention, really giving it a shot. And I think that in the past, whatever it is that we were trying to get that we haven't been successful at, I think we haven't been successful at it because we didn't give it our all. You know, we didn't give it our all before. And that's tied to, it's like, maybe we failed because we just didn't really want it, and that's why we didn't give it our all. So now we're really thinking, it's like, if I can change what I want, then I can be successful because I know I'm going to give it my all, and that's automatically going to result in a success. And I think that's a really good strategy, actually. So let's go to the last position before I go back and clarify each one of these. So the last position is the position of the foot, which is short-term future where we're going. And the card is the Four of Wands here, which is great. The Four of Wands is, it's really actually celebrating a specific milestone, okay? Excuse me. And it's coupled with the Oracle card of the Hammer upside down. So this is like having successfully fix the situation. You know, I actually am getting a bit of a health vibe from this, like really, like, it's almost like celebrating being back to good health here. And I think, you know what it is? I think that when we decide that letting go of these things that we were kind of bad at them, and we didn't, I think when we decide we didn't want them anyway, and the reason that we were bad at them was because we weren't really giving it our all, we kind of like turn over a new leaf. Like, this is like a milestone for us. It's like, well, I feel better now. I just feel better because I can just move on. I'm just happier that I'm not stuck with this anymore. All right, let's go back to the beginning and clarify each position one at a time. So the first position I want to look at is the one we started with. So the position at the back, it's like why we're feeling, what it is we failed at, why we failed at it, and honestly, the why is right here. The why is the one upside down, okay? That's the why. It's like, because we didn't truly want it, because it truly wasn't for us, and that's why we failed at it. Tell me about the Six of Wands upside down. There we go. The Eight upside down. This is like a fleeting, this is like always, it's like, it's kind of like, I get like this feeling of like Helen of Troy. It's like you try something and then as the story goes, she weaves, how does it go again? She's like weaving something, and then at night she unweaves it, so like she never actually makes progress, right? And that's kind of like what I'm getting from this Eight upside down here. It's like we never actually make progress, or it's fleeting progress, and we're almost always walking backwards with whatever it is that, you know, we have been attached to and we thought we wanted. What else? Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. Whoop. This is the Queen upside down. Huh. Yeah, oh wow. It's like, this is us really telling ourselves that we wanted it, but the Queen's distorted. It's like I really want it, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, and in reality it's not for us. And we're always fleeting, we're always kind of like falling behind on it. And we're telling ourselves, oh yeah, this is what I need to do, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what, you know, this is for me, this is what I have to do. And it's like fleeting, and it never really truly successful, and at some point we're just like, okay, this just isn't for me, I need to do something that's actually going to be like fruitful, so I just need to set a new goal. Alright, I'm not taking that because I didn't even ask a question. Alright, so let's take a look at the next position a little bit closer. Position of the heart with the Nine of Cups with the arrow left. This is like wanting something we've never had before. Wanting to try a new thing, or maybe not even a new thing, just have a thing, an indulgence we've never had before. Same with the Nine of Cups. Same with the Nine of Cups, please. Same with the Nine of Cups. Okay. Well, maybe it just is money. I'm getting the treasure chest upside down. On the bottom we have food. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with extravagant luxuries. It could have to do with money, but not just necessarily money. It's like things that are wealthy, like wealth related. So it's like maybe we want to be pampered. We want to have the ability to go to the spa. We want to have a house. We want to have a really nice house. It's like and maybe we've never actually lived in a house. Maybe we've always had an apartment. So it's like we want something extravagant we never had before, and I think it does cost a lot of money here. Or it would otherwise cost, it's just an expensive thing. And sometimes if we narrow down what we want beyond just straight up wealth, it's like money is just a bridge to get something, right? So maybe in the past we thought we needed to make money, and now we're realizing, well, you know what, making money, I've been unsuccessful at saving money. Let's try like focusing on the things that money gets me rather than money itself. That would be an example. Like instead of wanting just straight up money, what I actually want is a nice car. That's my true calling. That's not my case, but what I really want is a jacuzzi in my house. Like I'll settle for that instead of just being wealthy. It's like, alright, let's take a look at the position of the hand. This is what we're doing, which is nothing. We're not actually going for, I feel like we have given up on it. We've given up on it, and we're not giving any more of our will to it. We're ready to give up. We're ready to just stop, to give up on this past goal that we've had. We're not working towards it. So I'm about to, that wants to come out. Okay, I keep seeing this, the bread upside down. The bread upside down. It's like what I need. And it's like, again, it's like, I don't need it. I don't need this past stuff. It's like coming to the realization, like, I failed at it because it wasn't for me, and it turns out, you know what? I don't even want it because I don't need it. So moving on to the next thing that I can actually be successful at. And that's what this is. It's like we really are at the point where we don't want to put any more of ourselves into this, any more energy, attention into this. And we're kind of like right at the point where it's like we don't need it. We don't need it. What else? What else about this Page of Cups here? Tell me more about this Page of Cups, please. Okay. So the road, the path forward. Yeah, it's like the path forward is the plan. It's like what we were, what we had foreseen, the path that is clear to us. However, that is exactly the path that we're very lackluster about right now, and that we are very much considering giving up on and switching over to something else. Really reconsidering how much we need this thing that we thought we needed, this goal, this thing we thought we needed, that we thought we wanted, All right. And that's why we're not doing anything, is because we're still thinking about change. We haven't actually enacted any change. All we've really done is kind of hold back our investments on this thing that we're just about to change from. So we're like in this transition. All right. I want to clarify the last position, which is the position of the foot, the short-term future. And this actually does look like the short-term future is leading us towards a milestone, okay? And that I think is really letting go, is this whole process. That's the milestone. Oh, okay, so the card that fell out is the staff upside down. Yeah, which is like stopping, right? It's like, it really is not doing something, not going for that thing. On the bottom, I have, again, the treasure chest. It's like stopping it. We stopped doing this thing that, hasn't been serving us or we're sick of anyway, right? That's what we're moving, that's the short-term future. I do think it has to do with money. maybe we're very money-centric, okay, Aries? Maybe that's what, you know, we're really tied to, but we can actually take a step away from that, and it ends up being to our benefit. All right, let's get some advice, and then we'll call it from there. So I'm just going to do a tarot card and a oracle card for you guys, and see, you know, what the best strategies are coming up for next week, how you guys can really take advantage of the energies, make the best out of your situation. All right, so let's get some advice for my Aries. Can I have some advice, please, for my Aries? Okay, that was fast. The Hierophant upside down. Wow. So the Hierophant upside down really is all, it like really goes hand in hand with the arrow left that I got before when I was doing the reading. Because the Hierophant upside down is all about stepping out of tradition. Right side up, the Hierophant is extremely traditional, rigid and traditional. Upside down, it's like getting away from that. So it's like that is the advice. It's like get away from the traditional thinking that right now you're thinking about. Your mind is sort of mulling over changing from anyway. Like, this is the correct train of thought. Whatever unconventional thing that you want, it's like go for unconventional. Like, that's the correct path, and I think the unconventional is different, is the new. The conventional, I think, is the past. Okay? So let's get an oracle card. Any advice for my Aries, please? Oh, there we go. The Eye upside down. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Eye. And then at the bottom here, I have Neptune upside down. So the Eye and upside down, it's like searching, right? Looking, searching. Let me hold it right here. Looking, searching, inspecting. And what are we inspecting? Well, this is like referring back to the position of the heart back in the other reading, right? The left turn arrow is the position of the heart. And again, this is like that unconventional. It's like, look, figure out specific, like what is this unconventional thing that you may not even be clear on what it is, but you want something different. You want something different, and you need to clarify what that something different is, because you just want something different than what you have, what you've been planning for, and what your past trajectory was leading you towards. It still needs a bit more clarification, but that's the right train of thought. It's like, figure that out, because you're going to be more successful at that than you were at whatever you were focusing on in the past. All right, so that's it, Aries. I hope that helps you in some way, and I really wish you the best of luck in the next couple of weeks. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button. That really helps me out, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Take care.